Tonight's episode starts with a question that sounds completely insane. But the deeper you look into it, the less insane it actually becomes. What if solid matter isn't truly solid? And what if reality itself is fundamentally built on vibration, resonance, and energy interactions? Because tonight, we're talking about resonance frequencies, the theoretical possibility of interacting with matter through vibrational alignment, and one of the craziest real scientific phenomenon most people have never heard of, sonoluminescence, which is where sound creates light. And if that sentence alone doesn't make you stop and go, what the hell is reality? I don't know what will.
This podcast is a commentary and discussion show. All topics are based on publicly available information and are presented as opinion, satire, and conversation. Nothing discussed should be interpreted as absolute fact or professional advice. This is the Belligerent Broadcast Network.
And we are live. What is going on, Nick? What's going on, people of Earth? Welcome back to the BBN. So what you got for us this week, buddy? I know we're going to kick off with some more Iran because that's all that we ever do anymore. It's all we ever talk about is Iran and what's going on with all that ish.
Yeah, I'm out the Iran away. You know what I'm saying? Shit's kind of getting old, bro. It's getting extremely old. I mean, I guess there were some shots fired on both sides. I don't know. Ceasefire's still in effect.
The ceasefire shouldn't be in effect if we're firing at each other. That doesn't
I don't
sound
even
like
know.
a ceasefire to me.
Bro. That's what I'm saying, but we've already went over this last week. You know what I'm saying? We had with Pete Hegseth. It all just depends how you perceive the law or the rules or what's written. So it's just all our perspective, you know.
My perspective is this is bullshit. Either finish this shit or fucking get out of there.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't seem like we're actually going to make a deal. You know what I mean? I mean, what do we even... I don't understand what's so hard about this.
I don't know either, man.
This is like when COVID started. Remember, 2 weeks? And then it was like another 2 weeks, a month.
So you think the Hantavirus is going to be next? Because we see that shit all over the news. I've been on a lot of cruise ships, man. I never heard of the Hantavirus until this thing came about.
The thing that's crazy is my kid brought that up. You know, she was trying to just be like, yeah, I think we're going to go into another lockdown because of the Hantavirus. And I laughed at it and shrugged it off. And now it's like, you know, you got like the Simpsons.
But they used those same Simpsons images in that same episode for COVID.
This is fair. Was that the same episode?
It was the same episode. The same cited episode.
Well, it's kind of weird that there's actually like the name is on point now.
I mean, it's been around since the 60s, though. Hantavirus itself has been around since the 60s.
Yeah, it says it's got a low spreading rate, so there's nothing to worry about.
Well, it's got a low spreading rate because it kills 50% of whoever it infects.
Yeah.
It can't spread if it's just killing everybody.
It'll learn how to live.
And I mean, I'm not saying that we should have
like
just
how many
left
states
these
now,
people on this
supposedly.
ship, but we probably should have just left these people on this fucking ship. Because now...
Like a zombie shit.
Now we have a potential for another global issue. Why did no government go, yeah, hey, we're quarantining all these people instead of sending them and letting them go home?
Like
Quarantine them.
Like I said, it's a low... Yeah. It won't spread very much, but because of what you said, yeah, that's a little bit...
I'm going to Google
that's
I want to
sketchy.
Google the Hantavirus and see. 'Cause I don't know. I really don't know too much shit about this. Hantavirus. So Hantavirus is already shorthand for what it actually is. Rodent-borne viruses. It's a family of viruses. It's not even one virus. It's a family of viruses. Causing severe, often fatal respiratory or renal diseases. Transmitted mainly by inhaling aerosolized virus from rodent droppings or urine. Symptoms appear 4 to 42 days after exposure. 42 days?
Yeah,
a month and a half?
That's crazy, isn't it? You wouldn't even know.
You could not even have this for a month and a half before it shows up? The 4 days is normal. Like 4 days to 14 days is what most viruses are. 42?
Yeah, if it even took that long to show up, I mean, that's a shock. You wouldn't even know where it came from.
And this says it starts is like a normal fever. Headache, muscle aches, fatigue. Like, so it just starts like any normal flu, cold, virus, whatever you want to call it, progressing rapidly to breathing difficulties.
Like how rapidly? And what are we even talking about?
So, initial symptoms resemble the flu, like I was saying, and then severe symptoms follow 4 to 10 days later. So you're sick for like 2 weeks with this.
Is it just like a flu type thing or what?
It's some kind of bacteria or virus transmitted through rat droppings. So you have to inhale air that's been contaminated with rat droppings with this in it to get it. So whether they got it, so did the ship have rats? Or did a country they visit on this cruise have rats?
Well, it spreads between people too, doesn't it?
That's the key. Transmission primarily spreads by deer mice, rats, and other rodents. Humans become infected by breathing it, touching it, or ingesting virus-contaminated dust, urine, saliva, or droppings. And then often person-to-person spread is extremely rare. Only with the Andes virus. So what is this Andes virus? This has got to be the kind that's on this ship, right? If it's going person to person.
Yeah, but how do so many people have it then?
Let's get into the Andes Hantavirus. That's a tongue twister. Found in South America, primarily in Argentina and Chile, it causes severe hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, HPS, a disease with 30 to 40% fatality rate. It is unique as the only hantavirus known to spread person to person through close, prolonged contact. I mean, let's go 30 to 40. Even a 35% fatality rate's crazy. It kills a third of the people infected with it.
Isn't that the one that's being spread right now?
They don't. I don't know
supposedly,
if they know.
Or they just don't even know exactly which one.
Well, no. It says as of May 2026, the CDC is managing an outbreak on a cruise ship. So it's got to be the one. It's got to be the Andes one. Because if it was one that's not
if that's the only one that
person
spreads.
to person, yeah, this is the only one
100%,
that spreads.
yeah, it
person
has
to
to
person.
be. That's terrifying, actually, dude.
And this
Maybe
one
my
is
kid-
also 4 to 42 days of incubation period.
Maybe my kid wasn't too far off.
Can appear early as 1 week or as late as 8 weeks. Kissing, sharing utensils, or being in close confined spaces with an infected person of the Andes strain specifically is what causes human-to-human transmission.
Yeah, so...
And it still starts as just like a normal flu and then goes into vomiting, diarrhea, and respiratory problems. I think the scariest part about all of this here is that there's no treatment for it. There's no known treatment for it.
Yeah, it definitely adds to the concern for sure. I mean,
the CDC and the WHO and all that fucked it up with COVID.
They fucked a lot of
shit
shit
the
up.
bed with COVID. So now a vast majority of the population is going to just swipe this one under the rug and hope it fucking goes away and not listen.
and what if it doesn't?
This one, I think, because of the way it spread, this one I think could be killed with, a week long. Everybody stay the fuck home.
Man, nobody's going to go for that, though. Not this time.
Right. I would no longer be drinking out of glasses at the bar or eating food at any of the bars or anything like that.
Probably wouldn't be eating out at all.
Because it says sharing utensils. So, yeah, I wouldn't be eating any kind of restaurant if that was the case.
A lot of people still would.
Because then it's like, okay, well, how
people still would.
Can you just... It doesn't say if you could just, soap and water clean things for this to, be okay.
Yeah, you're thinking most kitchens have the sanitizing stuff, too.
Right. But it doesn't say in this Google search if that's an option for, the sharing utensils part for infection spread. Because it doesn't say on here. It just doesn't say.
No, that's fair. I would assume if, soap, water, sanitize.
Because,
it's probably good.
If I'm dating a girl and I take a bite of cheesecake off a fork and I, try to be cute and feed her a thing off the same thing, I can understand it spreading then, but anything's going to spread that way.
You got Hantavirus now.
But anything's going to spread that way. If she's got the flu, I'm now going to have the flu. And vice versa. That's any virus spreads that way. How wasn't there the thing where you could get mono from drinking off of somebody, sharing cups and shit? You could get mono?
Yeah. Or kissing, whatever.
Sure seems like, all right, don't be kissing motherfuckers off cruise ships. That's what this says. Anybody that just got off a cruise ship, don't be kissing them for 4 to 42 days.
Don't be playing with anyone else's poop either.
And if they start acting goofy, quarantine them to a room. I don't know what else to say. How much you want to bet these fucking scientists are going to try to rush through a vaccine for this that's going to have worse side effects than the COVID
They don't have to rush
vaccine?
through now. We have the mRNA. They can just change it up.
More gene editing and splicing. And
Yep, just run it. They already got the playbook.
Oh, so here's an update about this. Like, this is what I got for this outbreak specifically. Oh, great. The WHO's involved. The World Health Organization.
Who's
Anytime
involved?
they get involved, we're fucked.
Who's involved?
Yeah. The MV Honduras departing Ushuaia, Argentina in early of April 26. So if they departed Argentina, which is where this Andes virus came from, maybe it's an infection that's going around down there in the homeland. And it's just not being reported because they're used to it.
I mean, 30 to 40% sounds like something.
But if it departed
really
in April and it's May 8th, so it's been 4 weeks since it departed.
So that one also has
Argentina.
a long incubation phase as well?
The 4 to 42 days, yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude.
And as of May 8th, 2026, there have been 8 cases, including 3 deaths on that ship. So, I mean, yeah, it's an outbreak, but it's not like the whole ship has it.
It's kind of sounding a little sketchy. I mean, if it goes person to person, then...
The CDC considers the risk to the general public to be extremely low, with no reported cases in the U.S. linked to this outbreak as of May 8th, 2026.
Yeah, so we're good for now.
And it says, for prevention, avoid
Maybe.
contact with rodents and their droppings in rural South America. No shit.
Yeah, I'm not really...
Who's going around and playing with rat shit
I
in
was
South
just going to
America?
say, like, I'm not really a big fan of doing all that, you know?
Avoid close, intimate contact with individuals displaying respiratory symptoms if they have been in affected regions. If anybody's coughing or having severe respiratory problems, why are you kissing that person in the first place? If I'm sick, just leave me the fuck alone. If you're sick, stay the fuck away.
You know, some people like that
You
kind
got
of
me
stuff.
sick and we didn't even kiss. You gave me the bubonic plague earlier this year.
I mean, what can I say? I'm contagious.
That's fucked up. Frequent hand washing is highly recommended. Thanks, CDC. Tell us some more shit we don't fucking know.
So we have to wash our
So I don't know.
hands,
I think the media is
every
going to
day,
hype this
or-
one up, man. I don't think it's going to be another pandemic.
No, not at all.
I just don't see it.
It is kind of coincidental, though, with the whole Simpsons thing.
I think because COVID is so fresh in everybody's minds still, even though it was 5 years ago. 2020 was fucking 6 years ago, man. COVID was a long time ago.
I mean, but it lasted for so long with everything. It was like a couple years.
Well, yeah, the ripple effect, the lasting ripples lasted a while. But I think because COVID's so fresh in everybody's mind that anytime they hear something about a virus outbreak on any scale, there's going to be some panic.
I don't know, man. There's also like I feel like there's a sense of we don't give a fuck, or we don't believe that shit anymore.
Well, it depends on what side of the spectrum you're on.
I mean,
I'm not terrified about this one.
I didn't get vaxxed.
I didn't either. I'm still not worried about this Hantavirus, the COVID virus, the heebie-jeebie virus. I don't give a fuck.
No, I take it like a man.
I trust my immune system.
Yep.
What doesn't kill me makes me stronger, and if it's not going to make me stronger, then let it kill me. Fuck it. So to all our listeners out there, we're now in 25 countries, and without you, we are nothing, and thank you very much for listening. We greatly appreciate it. But to all our listeners out there, don't be freaking out about this Hantavirus. Do some research of your own. We just spit some facts at you and
Take a deep breath.
take a deep breath and really think it through. Don't panic. It's nothing to worry about. So anything else going on in the news for us, buddy, that you've seen that you want to cover?
No, man. There's like nothing going on still.
Oh, I couldn't have been that boring. That's all you got is Iran. And
A little bit.
so I guess if you're not super prepared on topics going on in the news, I'll cover us this week, Mr. Nick.
Listen, guys, just not very. There's just not a lot going on.
There's some stuff going on. It might not be completely and totally global news, but you know, some stateside news. We got this guy in D.C. that was on top of the Frederick Douglass Bridge, sleeping in a tent for multiple days, and he's been arrested for this before. He's protested like this before, getting up on the Frederick Douglass Bridge. It was a couple years ago.
Talk about bad habits.
But his demands were that he wanted an end to the war in Iran and a global ban on artificial intelligence. That's such a weird thing for a single dude to protest. And yeah, what are you going to do? I'm going to sleep in a tent on this arch, on this bridge.
And then he picks like two huge subjects.
Huge major subjects that one person's not going to
not
change.
even like the Congress does when they have like a big issue and they start sliding in the little things they want. No, this guy comes up with two full ass bills slapped on the same bill.
Yeah, I just don't see one guy making that change, period. No one person is going to be able to make that change. Not even the president of the United States at this point is going to be able to make that change.
No,
Those changes.
There's
by
too
themselves.
much money in AI.
There's too much money
That
in
shit's
war.
not going anywhere. Oh, war too, yeah.
There's too much money in war. He wanted an end to the war, and he wanted a global ban on AI. Too much money. One dude will never make that change. And if one dude tried, that was like a prominent, powerful person tried, they'd probably be Clintoned real fast.
Clinton.
Or get kirked.
JFK, you mean?
Or JFK. One of the three.
What do you mean Clinton?
Suicided.
What are you talking about?
You know, like hang themselves, like Epstein did? Hung himself in a jail cell? He got suicided by the Clintons.
Oh, I see what you're
He
saying.
got Clintoned.
Never mind. I got
You
you.
can get Clinton kirked or Kennedy'd. One's in the neck, one's in the head, and one's getting strung up by your bed sheets.
I
It's a fucked up world we live in.
The neck
ain't it?
was a quick one, though, honestly, because it just blew him apart.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure.
Boom.
I'm sure Kennedy's was quick too, from the looks of it. I've seen those videos of the grassy knoll.
Nah, he was good.
I don't know if good is the word I would use.
Well, he didn't have to worry about it anymore, did he?
No.
Oh, that's fucked up, but,
Well, while I'm here, I guess I'll play the clip for the people.
Oh, my God.
Because I thought this one was funny.
Roll the tape.
Would you be willing to eat a log of your own shit if that would help get Trump out?
If I had to, I would.
How much shit would you be willing to eat, like actual logs?
I'll do within reason what I have to do.
Like if it was a full dump truck
this
that's
shit's
starting to get out of
ridiculous.
control?
PDS
No,
is
I'm
real.
definitely not going to eat a whole dump truck.
What if it was just like a smaller car, like an Aztec or something
he'd
like
eat
that, and the
shit
trunk
for
was
Trump?
just full of the shit for your country?
Eat a
It's
little
to get
bit
Trump out of
just
office.
to show that I do not
I
like the
don't,
man.
I don't know if that's
What's the
how
most
it
you eat,
works.
like a bowl?
Maybe a bowl, yeah.
The fact that he eat a bowl of his own shit.
You think it's going to flavor it with some seasoning?
You gotta put some MSG on it.
Fooey, yo. Uncle Roger.
All about the MSG.
That shit's so funny.
Dude, it's just so fucked. Trump derangement syndrome. Like, dude, it's one guy. Calm down. Calm down, people. You don't need to eat your own shit. Because guess what? Even if you did, it ain't going to make a difference. You ain't getting out of office.
No, I don't think people need to understand how the system works, and that's not really it's not it, brother.
It's not it.
Yeah, but also the way Trump talks is also quite irritating sometimes.
Oh, he says
the
some stupid shit. He says some
wild,
ignorant shit.
off the wall bullshit.
And some shit that, in all honesty, and I'm not the most politically correct person, and neither are you, but he says some shit that any world leader should not ever.
Yeah, what, like obliterating a civilization?
Yeah. Like I said, so far, the only thing recently I can commend him on is when he came out and said that he shouldn't be able to use nukes and nobody should be able to use nukes. That's the only thing he has
It's
said
like I said, though,
lately.
too. I think that could have just been a play to make up for his shit.
Maybe it is. I don't know. I mean, I can't say what example he's trying to lead by right now. If we're supposed to lead the entire world by example.
Like, if we were playing Sims, we were in Sims in real life, he would have lost a couple points.
You think so?
Yeah, so he had to get it back.
I bet Trump would be great at, like, the Conflict of Nations game we played for a long time.
I don't.
You don't think he'd be good at it?
Well, yeah, he could buy his way through it.
Yeah, he would be
That's
one of
pretty
those
much what he
pay-to-win
does. Yeah,
players,
he's
wouldn't he?
definitely a pay-to-win.
Like, oh, railguns, yes.
Just fucking get everything I can.
So something else that's happening, and it's not happening yet. It's coming up. Now that we're coming to the end of May, this is happening at the end of June. The LHC is shutting down. The Large Hadron Collider. CERN. They're shutting down to put new tubes in.
Oh, new tubes?
Stronger kinds of like magnetic tubes for the loop. It's meant to like measure different things or measure more things more accurately. But
Well,
they're shutting that down
fun.
on June 29th. So
Didn't they try building one here in the United States at one point?
they built a smaller one here.
But it was supposed to be more powerful. They just never finished it all the way.
Yeah, kind of like California with their high-speed rail.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dump a whole bunch of money into it and then just nothing.
This doesn't make any sense, dude. Like, whatever. I'm not great with money either.
It's all a dog and pony show, bro.
Oh, I know. I get it. But it's just, yeah.
100% a dog and pony show. Well, it's just like all the shit with electric cars. Now all the manufacturers here are going away from electric cars.
Well, yeah, because the gas is cheaper and easier.
Gas is $4.50 a fucking gallon, dog. Gas is not cheaper.
It was. It was, though. Before this.
Well, it's messed up because if you look at the Chinese electric cars, like that BYD, BID, or whatever, how the fuck you say it? Bide? I don't know. Some Asian person from one of those Asian countries that listen to us, let us know how you pronounce that. But that BYD, dude, they got cars that have projectors in the headlights. You can pull up to a wall and project a movie on the fucking wall while you're parked, hanging out.
Dude, I projected on. I'd be following like behind a semi truck and projected on there.
I don't know if you can do it while driving.
We'll have to find out.
I mean, there's...
Sponsor us. Let's get one.
We can't get one here in the States. They don't sell them here.
Ship it.
The closest we would be able to do is go buy one in Canada, and we'd have to drive it over. But I don't think we could actually register it here in the U.S. because the U.S. government's worried about it being spy technology.
Oh, my God.
Well, that was even like Tesla with all the cameras on it.
Bro, I mean, it's just wild, dude.
When Tesla was new technology, the Ford Proving Grounds had one on their grounds that was all fucking curtained off and shit, so the cameras couldn't see inside the facility. Because they were paranoid about somebody from Tesla going into the computer system of that car, seeing that it was at the Ford Proving Grounds and being like, yeah, let's see what's going on, and activating all the cameras.
Lots of big hopes and dreams for sure.
I always thought by now we'd have flying cars, man.
I mean, that's...
I really did, but I mean, people can't even keep gas in their driving cars.
I mean, technically, they got those personal flying vehicles, so we do kind of have that.
Yeah, but it's not like the everyday person has them. Like, I thought by this time in my life, everybody would have a flying car.
There's no way, though, bro. Just think about it logistically. Could you imagine rush hour traffic in the sky?
I don't think there would be as much traffic in the sky.
Come on, you don't think people are going to be switching altitudes on everyone?
Well, there would have to be some anti-collision technology, of course. I mean, new jobs as air traffic controllers. I don't know. It would suck having to switch from East Point to Roseville to Warren to Sterling Heights to Auburn Hills or whatever on my way to work. Like, yeah, this constantly just trying to switch controller to controller. I don't know. Maybe I'll look into one of those personal flying vehicles. See if I can get... I think you should buy a helicopter, land it in the backyard, and fly that bitch to work every day.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We could just fly to each other's houses.
That'd be cool. That'd be fucking cool. It'd be such a waste of gas to just go up, fly over 5 streets, and go down. Electric's even scarier, man. At least with fuel, I'm like, yeah, hey, I know I got a quarter tank with battery. You're like, how long is this 20% going to last me?
It might be both, depending which one, but I think it is electric. And I get your fear, too, because I actually, same worry.
Well, in the wintertime here, we know batteries don't last as long in the cold, so...
Sometimes you just got to cross your fingers and hope for the best.
Throw caution to the wind and wing it.
It's in God's hands now. Let go of the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel. Please don't let me crash. Well, I guess the only other thing I got for like the news stuff, and it's more just a fun fact that I came across. It's not so much news, but during Operation Epic Fury, the United States military consumed 2 million 16-ounce energy drinks. 2 million energy drinks.
Hey, gets the people going.
That is insane.
Yep.
So, I mean, I guess everybody here stateside, if this conflict continues, expect there to be a energy drink shortage.
Which energy drink was it?
If I know the U.S. military, and if they're still anything like they were back when a lot of my friends were in it, it's probably Rip It's.
No way, bro.
Yeah.
Because they're cheaper?
Well, they're cheap, and Rip It's a big sponsor of the U.S. military. That's why they have all the tribute cans, all the camo cans and stuff.
Okay. Interesting.
They're big with military personnel. So my guess would be Rip It's, but 2 million? That's fucking crazy.
I mean, it's only like, what, $2.5 million? Fucking.
Well, they always said militaries run on their stomach. I guess ours run on caffeine and nicotine.
Sugar.
Yes, sir.
Gets the people going.
So I wonder if that's what like military guys come over here and just crash out for 2 or 3 days. They've been up for 2 months on energy drinks.
You know, I can think of another place where that happened too.
Where?
A really big war happened.
Yeah.
And there was meth.
Well, the U.S. Air Force gives our pilots that. Our fighter pilots, were all jacked up on speed. That's where that I have the need for speed. That's what that comes from.
Listen,
That's U.S. Air Force pilots getting jacked
We
up
got
on
that from
fucking
the
meth,
Nazis.
basically.
we're like, damn, that's how they move.
The Nazis weren't the first military to do it. You know they weren't.
No, I know, but it's, you know.
But speaking of energy
funny.
drinks, it's about that time. Let's kick you over to a word from our sponsor, our longtime sponsor, one of our favorite sponsors. That's W Energy.
W.
So we're going to take that break, and we'll be right back with you to get into the meat and potatoes, all the fun stuff of tonight's episode.
Drinks up.
All right, let's be honest. Most energy drinks taste like radioactive syrup and leave you vibrating like you just licked a power outlet. We don't do that here. That's why we partnered with W Energy. No sugar, no crash, no jittery anxiety spiral at 2 a.m. Just clean and locked in focus, whether you're gaming, lifting, working, or deep diving into conspiracies at midnight. If you're going to fuel up, do it without poisoning yourself. Go to w.gg, that's DUBBY.gg. Use code BBN at checkout for 10% off. And here's the real reason you should care. Every order using our code helps keep this show alive. It keeps the lights on, keeps the mic hot, keeps Nick unfiltered, and me employed as an editing wizard. You want more episodes? You want better production? You want us cooking every week? Support the sponsors that support us. W.gg, use code BBN for 10% off your order. Don't outsource your energy. Now let's get back to the show. Well, welcome back to the Belligerent Broadcast Network, where we don't outsource our thinking. Time to get into the meat and potatoes. Tonight's episode is dangerous territory for the internet, because this is where science, theory, philosophy, and speculation all start blending together. And to be clear right away, we are discussing real science mixed with theoretical implications. We are not saying people are walking through walls in underground labs somewhere. We're also not saying that. We're not saying Nikola Tesla opened a portal in Colorado.
He may have.
But he may have.
Allegedly.
We're not saying your crystals are going to let you phase through a bank vault. So relax.
Or they will.
But what we are saying is that the universe is way stranger than most people realize. So let's get into this. Let's establish a foundation first. Everything in existence has a resonant frequency. Everything. Wine glasses, bridges, engines, human organs, even the earth itself.
It's what keeps its objects together.
Resonance is basically the natural frequency something prefers to vibrate at. And when energy matches that frequency, you get amplification. So let's go into that first example. We'll take glass. This is a classic example of resonance frequency. And that's an opera singer hits a certain pitch at a certain level for a certain length of time, and the glass just shatters. It's not fake. That's not a fake thing. That's real. That's resonance. And that's the sound wave is just matching the glass's natural vibrational frequency close enough that when that opera singer's pitch and tone gets louder, that's what amplifies it to the point where the glass breaks. It stresses the glass enough until it just structurally fails.
I mean, it gets biblical, doesn't it? What is it, the Horn of Gibraltar?
Yeah, similar thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's the Ark of the Covenant. There's theories that the Ark of the Covenant used resonance frequency to damage structures and bring towns and castles to their knees.
Yeah, they've said a lot of things about that, though.
Dude, the Ark is a wild rabbit hole to go down.
It's probably in the vault, man. You know which vault.
The Vatican. It's in the Vatican archives for sure.
Yep. Behind all the boys.
So let's go into the next step, next one that I got here. And that's the bridge example. We've all seen the videos of the bridges waving and dancing in the wind.
Safe.
Up until the point where they collapse. Well, that's also resonance. That's what happens. Like the Tacoma Narrows Bridge in 1940. The classic black and white footage of that bridge wavering back and forth looking like it's walking in the wind. until it just fucking poof drops down into the valley below.
I mean, going over a big bridge is kind of, you know.
You feel it swaying.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You get into the big bridge,
Like
even the Mackinac Bridge.
I was going to say
you
the
feel it
Mackinac, yeah, that one's.
And the Mackinac, how they try to combat some of the residents is you're driving over metal grates instead of over concrete. That allows areas for the wind to go in and out of, which helps the flow and kills the oscillations of the wind. That's part of the grate behind it, like the theory behind the grates, and it seems to be working.
No, I mean, that makes sense, though, because, you know, it helps things to stop, like the lift of objects isn't as bad because of that, because, you know, just like you said, the air goes right through it. So
It kills the turbulence.
Yep.
But that's
Less
all
stress on the
resonance.
bridge.
When that thing just starts twisting and walking and jumping and humping and bumping,
Yeah, I'm never getting on a bridge.
Those-
It looks like that's for sure.
it just starts twisting itself apart. Like helicopters are the same thing.
It's like every movie.
Like when there's a helicopter in the air, the fucking rotor's spinning.
Yep.
It's literally tearing itself apart in the air. For every hour the helicopter is in the air, it requires 5 hours of maintenance. Because the physics of a helicopter literally tear itself apart.
It's not very efficient.
No, but it seems to work, so people use it. But it's just crazy. Like things can actually just be finished from something as simple as a vibration.
Well, I mean, we're learning a lot about the sound nowadays. Science of it, you know, just how powerful it was.
Yeah.
So that Horn of Gibraltar, dude, probably real.
I wouldn't.
In some
I
way,
don't
shape,
doubt
or
it.
form. It's crazy, dude.
All these stories and events from past civilizations and these books in the Bible and the books in the Quran and the Torah and all these books, they have to have some basis in truth.
Oh, 100%.
There's got to be some basis in real reality that these events happened or something along the lines of them happened.
I mean, like the last ice age.
Yeah.
After that, everything melted pretty rapidly.
Global flood.
Exactly.
Now we are where we are. So
Lost Atlantis.
thinking about how vibrations can destabilize things, destabilize real matter here in the physical world. If frequency can do that, and it can amplify matter to that point, can it also destabilize matter? Can
Yeah,
it
I mean,
alter matter's
theoretically, it
interactions?
can alter matter in quite a different few ways, right? So, maybe.
Maybe. Think maybe?
Yeah, because it's hard to, I don't know. I mean, how would you even have to do that? Would you be using it as an example of like putting your hand through something or like being able to walk through an object?
That's an example. That's the extreme end of the spectrum.
That's fair.
That would be an extreme. That's the example that you can give somebody to really put it into like
Well,
a
what's that
perspective
less
that somebody
extreme?
can understand.
What's a less extreme? You know.
The lesser extreme would be like the bridge, the glass shattering. Those are real world examples of how this does that.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah, because I mean, technically, if you were to resonate like that and make it so you could go through the wall, you're technically breaking everything apart in some way, shape, or form to make that happen. Because you slow down the molecules, right? Essentially, that's how you'd.
You would either have to slow down the molecules of the object you're trying to pass through or speed up your own to match them.
Yep.
So, and you're not really spreading the molecules apart as much as you're just passing through them. And at that point, I don't know if it's an energy transfer. Like, am I becoming a part of the wall as I'm passing through it and then becoming not a part of the wall on the other side as my energy is moving through it?
You know what it reminds me of? Is when you see like the portals or something coming through a wall on a movie and someone's going through as the portal's shutting and it just stops.
Yeah.
Cuts them in half or they're like stuck in the wall.
Yeah, like all
That
my
shit's
foot's on this
terrifying,
side,
dude.
like an elevator door. My
Yeah,
foot's
oh
on the
my
other
God,
side of the
bro.
elevator door.
I could feel it.
So
It's fucked up, dude.
Wouldn't that be cool? Like the elevator's
What,
fucking
losing
coming
your
and the
leg in the
doors
elevator?
and the doors closing and you could just like through the door real quick,
I mean, if
or to get on the subway train.
you don't get stuck, you willing to take that risk?
Yeah, I'd do it. I'd do anything once.
Here's my thing with that, though.
Almost anything.
Putting it
once.
into perspective. That's fair. Putting it into perspective, you know, it would you'd have to know every bit of material you're going to be jumping through to do that. Like, it's a lot more complicated than just, you know, they make it seem easy when someone has that superpower in a movie, but realistically, Could you imagine how many different different frequencies you'd have to have and be operating to do this? Wouldn't they like cross also and kind of cancel each other out or fuck some shit
Well,
up?
you would have to think that this mixer sitting on our table here
Yeah.
is one frequency. The wood underneath it is another frequency.
Yeah, but
The metal inside of the plastic inside of the thing itself is a whole nother frequency, and it's all attached by screws, which are another material.
inside this, you're saying?
Yeah, at a different frequency.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say
Because if this was
it's all
the same
different.
as this, it would be passing through it.
Yeah, but it's not though. So everything's different on there. So you need something different for all of it.
Yeah, and I wonder, and you can set a wood object on top of a wood object that can be made of the same wood, and they don't pass through each other, but their molecules are the same. So are they vibrating at a different frequency?
Ooh,
Like if I took a
that's
single
interesting.
tree
Yeah, I mean,
and cut it up and made like Russian nesting dolls of tables, like smaller, bigger, 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 and stacked them all on top of each other. They're the same tree, the same material, cut at the same time, and now all stacked on top of each other. But they're not passing through each other, even though they're the exact same thing. So does every single object in the entire universe, or our reality here on Earth, even, vibrate at its own frequency? Because that's a lot of frequencies, my dude.
yeah, I guess that goes to my point though. It'd be hard to even have the right frequencies blaring off at this. What do you need to get through something?
Yeah.
With that just being said about it being the same exact tree, et cetera, you know? I mean,
Because, like, we can move through water, but if you hit water at a high rate of speed that's flat because of surface tension, it's like hitting concrete. You ain't passing through that.
this is where it's hard to get into the fact that you could find a frequency to actually get through something. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem like, I don't know.
Well,
It doesn't seem as easy as just 1, 2, 3, you know?
there's a lot of theory in this, man. We admitted that in the beginning. It's a lot of
No,
theory.
I know, but I'm more against it now the more I think about it.
So okay, well, we
You
still
know what
got
I mean?
time to go. We're still early in the show, my friend. This gives you all time, and I'm sure you're Agrippa's trilemminging yourself over there as we speak.
I mean, everything.
So
Everything in life is, brother.
so we've already melted our brains numerous times on this show.
Why did I eat so much food tonight? Because it was good. Did I need to?
That Korean barbecue passed through me for sure.
What do you mean it passed through? You got some time.
It made it halfway.
All right.
Shout out to K-pop, man.
Yo, K-Pot.
Wakar tonight was awesome. Our server was great.
Yeah, he's a good ass dude.
Fantastic service today. So if matter feels solid to us, and on the atomic level, I should say, matter is mostly empty space.
I guess, it's actually kind of cool to think about because it's hard to understand why certain molecules actually coalesce together and create bonds like that. Like how we're created. We're just a collection of molecules.
Yeah, and on the atomic,
Just like the tree thing you were saying, like it's just a collection of molecules, but they're all solid. I don't know.
and
It's a little weird.
and it feels solid. But if you look at a molecule
If you're at the molecular level,
it's a bunch of space.
Yep.
And if you look at molecules and how they interact with each other, it's electricity. Electrons, neutrons, protons is all electricity.
Think of something large scale that's reminiscent of
Like a football stadium?
the universe.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the universe is even on a grander scale.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I went all the way.
So let's talk about scaling here. If you scaled an atom up to the size of a football stadium, the nucleus itself would be tiny. And the electrons would be way out near the edges of the stadium itself.
It'd be like people in a football.
Yeah, it's like the football at the halfway point, at the
Nucleus.
line of scrimmage, the 50-yard line. If you put that football down in the center of the field at the 50-yard line, and the people in the stands on the very top row in the nosebleed seats,
Nosebleed,
that's where
shout
your
out.
electrons would be. Everything else inside of that space, from the center of the field all the way out to that very top row of the nosebleeds,
Right.
is empty space. Because that's the area of which the electrons orbit around the nucleus. So this solid table here is really a bunch of empty space just tightly packed together and vibrating at a specific frequency to make it feel solid to me.
I guess I'm having a hard time figuring out a good way to explain why something would be solid. Like, I mean, not necessarily why something would be solid, but why solid things can't. I mean, I guess I understand why they can't pass. I'm not sure what I'm trying to ask.
Well,
I mean, they can't pass through each other, obviously, because we're solid objects. But at the same time, what you're saying is like,
what I'm saying is on
empty
the
space.
atomic level, it's a
like
bunch of
empty space.
space.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
So that's okay.
It's weird
I'm
to-
touching this remote right now, right? And this broke my brain years ago when I learned about this. I'm touching this remote right now, but am I really touching it the way my brain perceives that I'm touching it?
I don't know. You can only see so much.
Always back to the 0.1% of light we can see,
Yeah.
but I'm still touching it. I can physically feel it in my hand.
That's what she said.
So, with touching things, you touching that can, me touching this remote. Do you think it's our atoms colliding together like pool balls on a table?
I mean, if it was like that, we wouldn't be able to hold it.
You can hold a pool ball. You can hold two pool balls.
I know. I know. That's my point, though. Is like, no, I don't think the atoms are colliding. I don't know. Actually,
So
I mean, there's a barrier though because they don't. It's not like it forms into our hand. You know, I don't have like balls in my hand.
So what we're feeling when we actually touch objects is actually the electromagnetic repulsion between electron nodes in the fields. So the electrons in this remote are repulsing each other electromagnetically, and that's what allows me to feel this, and my atoms don't collide with it.
Electromagnetism, brother. It's crazy.
So the sensation of solid is really force interaction. It is my electromagnetic field interacting with the object's electromagnetic field. Is that not insane?
Yeah, it's
Does that
it's
not,
pretty wild.
Does that not lean into the primary force in the universe is electricity and magnetism?
I mean, electromagnetism, yeah.
Because we've already talked about how electricity is stronger than gravity. So that could be how planets are actually held together is through electromagnetivity instead of gravitational.
I mean, that's what our force field is on this planet, quote
And
unquote.
the more I look into all these theories and the more we talk about it on these episodes, I'm starting to think that gravity in itself is a result of electromagnetivity.
I mean, it is though, in a way.
Well, there's
Just like
there's science saying that it correlates, and there's a correlation, but I'm starting to think in my own brain that it is a direct result of it.
Yeah, I don't really have an argument against it.
I don't have a great argument for it, other than what I just told you, which is kind of vague. It's not scientifically sound. I mean, what is science at this point?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, it just depends what kind of questions you want to ask.
I'm a big theories guy. I love theories. I love weird science. All this stuff really gets my rocks off. So let's go into the theories, man. And that's the big one, the big rabbit hole that I tried to send you down, and that's passing through an object, because it's only theoretical.
See, I don't know about passing through, but I definitely like not in that way because of the whole matching frequencies thing for everything you're trying to go through. I mean, that sounds like I don't know.
Well, theoretically, if matter is mostly empty space, and interaction depends on electromagnetic forces in vibrational states,
You think if we just slowed your shit down, it would be?
or sped it up, could there exist some form of frequency
But it would still
alignment?
have to be able to manipulate on the spot per thing. I mean, that's a pretty hard thing to. You have to address that.
Even if I could only pick one material, if I could only pass through wood, if I could learn the vibrational frequencies of wood to pass through it. But you would have to...
Drywall is not wood though.
Correct.
So that's my point though. Like, there's a lot of different shit going on. Like even in the grow, like our 4-inch insulated walls are held up with like the metal studs. They're not even wooden studs. So you got the metal, then you got like the sheet metal on the outside and all the fucking, all the insulation on the inside. So that's like 3 things you're going to have to pass through at the same time. I think teleporting would be more of a, which that could be resonance as well. I mean, teleporting though, for real, I think that's something that could happen.
Teleportation, that's another theory.
I mean, going through walls and stuff, like maybe it could happen, but I don't know if it would be that way.
So let's go just straight away from that. From let's ask a direct question. Could there exist some form of frequency alignment where matter interaction changes?
Well, yeah. Yeah, things will change.
Okay.
I mean,
scientifically, there's zero evidence humans can currently phase through walls. Let's be adults
100%.
here.
I did see an experiment where there was like a laser shot through this frequency or whatever, and it almost slowed it down.
Oh, you were talking the one I showed you earlier, where it was the one laser firing through a sodium gas cloud and another laser firing it from the side, and it slowed it down.
Yeah. That one.
And that was all trapped in some kind of electromagnetic cage too.
Well, actually, no. Wait, the one where he had it was like vertical.
Yeah.
No, I saw something even different before as well. But yeah, it's all the same shit. You know what I mean? But she was shooting like a green laser through it or whatever.
Yeah, that was through the sodium cloud. That was in the 1970s.
Yeah, so obviously, you can also do like those soundboards, you know, I'm talking about where they have like the sand or whatever on them. You get it to make shapes.
Yeah,
it can levitate.
That's all resonance frequency.
It can lift objects.
Sound can lift objects, small objects, but it can lift objects.
Well, that's because we only know how to do those right now.
Or we haven't figured out how to do it on a big enough scale.
That's my point. Like, it's just too small.
So I guess what got me on this is I've theorized about like just modern physics telling us that matter behaves way differently than the human intuition thinks it does. And being able to phase through walls would be so sweet.
Would it? Not if you didn't mean to.
If I just did it by accident, like if I just phased through the floor right now and fell downstairs, that would kind of suck. That would suck ass, bro.
Yeah, wait, how much would it phase through too? Like, would it just automatically phase through the ground and shit? You know what I mean? So you get all the way to the cement, and you can still going down.
Well, we'd have to figure out how to control it.
Someone's gonna have to try it out.
I don't want to be the first guy to do it, but it'd be cool.
No, it'd be, yeah, cool is a word for it for sure. Unique.
Have you ever heard of quantum tunneling?
Sounds familiar, but
So that's that particles can occasionally pass through barriers that technically they shouldn't.
well, yeah. I mean, if sound can slow the speed of light down, bro, like that in and of itself kind of fucks with things.
Well, liquids also slow the speed of light down. That's why we get refraction.
Yeah, you're not wrong on that. That's true. I don't know, man.
But I mean, computers these days are relying on quantum effects. That's just physics. That's real physics.
Quantum theory is a whole nother rabbit hole in and of itself, man, you know?
Well, I'm appreciating that modern physics is shifting away from pseudoscience to reality doesn't behave how we thought it did. I always say we've been wrong before. All these theories and laws we've gone into have been wrong before.
Well, the problem was people were discredited when they came up with these crazy, well, quote unquote, crazy ideas. They were shamed for it, Game of Thrones style.
Yeah. Well, I know there's some scientists out there right now working in a lab trying to get his coffee through a piece of drywall with his hand. He's out there just punching the drywall going, nope, got to vibrate a little faster.
I'm just picturing how many broken fucking mugs.
I don't know if it's broken mugs or how many times he's punched a hole in the drywall trying to get his hand through the wall.
Yeah, he's going to have some kind of glove on, otherwise his hand's fucked. I can attest to that. It'll be fucked.
All I know is once this technology does exist, if it doesn't already, once this technology does exist, the implications of it for military usage and everything else is insane. It would change.
I would almost hope the
entire
public
world
doesn't
as
have
well.
access to it.
Well, the public would probably never gain access to
That's
it.
that's cool. I'm okay with that just because I know how
one
fucked
bad
up
apple
shit'll
ruins
get.
the whole bunch.
Oh yeah, 100%.
One person doing something dumb with it would ruin everything.
100%.
I'd be one of those people.
Jesus.
I'd be like, oh, there's a bank vault. Okay. Psh, into the bank vault. Psh, out of the bank vault. Gone.
You just incriminated yourself.
I said I would do it, not that I have done it.
Just future incrimination.
It would just be.
We just did a
premeditated now.
Simpsons, bro.
It would be premeditated.
We just
now.
did a Simpsons.
So if this technology ever comes out and you hear about a bank
Breaking and bacon.
a bank break-in, it was probably me. But until I can phase through walls and stuff, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, but most of the money is just on the computer, bro. So like banks don't even have that much anymore.
No, you'd have to go for more of the safety deposit boxes, and even those are going away at most banks because they don't want to offer the service or have it take up the floor space.
It's all for a reason, man. More control.
More control. It's all about keeping your thumb on the people.
Yeah, the Rothschilds really did a number with the central bank.
Indeed, they did.
50 minutes in, bro.
That's it? Figured we'd be going longer than that.
No. As far as having to bring that shit up.
No. I'm going to get a whiteboard and put it on the wall here in the studio. Keep track of how long it takes you to bring up that every episode.
It's not even my fault. The last episode, you shit on me because I brought up the fucking schooling system and shit being ran by it.
Wow. I ain't shit on nobody.
Oi, governor.
Let me reel you back in.
We
We can't talk about resonance without bringing up Tesla. Nikola Tesla was obsessed with vibration, resonance, and frequency. Almost every one of his experiments involved
This is going to be
one
fun.
of them, if not all of them. There's a direct quote from Tesla. If you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration.
You want to go deeper on it?
Yeah. I mean, the philosophy behind it absolutely aligns with everything we're talking about today. So, and how he thought.
So, you remember Egypt, right?
What about it?
The pyramids of Giza, all the obelisks, how the pyramids are actually power plants.
I am 100% convinced that the pyramids were ancient power plants.
Yeah, so
across all of the civilizations,
Tesla,
not just Egypt.
Tesla learned that shit, or he got it through the ether from the same people who built those, which I don't even think the Egyptians that we know of built those stuff. I think they were there beforehand.
Yeah.
To be honest. But either way, at one point they were power plants that could generate, what would you say, wireless power, essentially. And all the obelisks would grab onto it, kind of like a telephone tower. Grabs onto the signal and keeps passing it on to the next one.
It was full wireless.
Yeah, full wireless energy. It's wild, dude.
See, when I think about resonance in Tesla, specifically resonance talking, not just energy speaking, and that's his mechanical oscillators experiments. That's for like buildings he was living in. He would literally create these oscillators that would cause vibrations, and some of them were so severe that people in the building living with him, like in the same building, thought there was an earthquake happening.
Oh, a discombobulator?
Yeah, basically. He would just vibrate the building like crazy until it fucking people complained.
World's biggest vibrator.
I mean, I don't know how many of these stories are exaggerated from Tesla, but,
I mean, Trump's uncle stole a lot of it.
the resonance itself, it's real. You can do things that do that. You could make something that oscillates a building so much that people in the building think there's an earthquake that's shaking the building so fucking bad.
I mean, isn't an earthquake kind of resonance as well?
It is.
Because it just keeps passing along.
Well, I mean, we live
all
in
the
the
way
hood.
around.
We grew up in the hood. We had cars with sound systems in it. You weren't bumping if you weren't rattling the fucking glasses off the shelves in the house going down the street.
Yeah, we're fucking
That's resonance.
rattling your car apart.
That's resonance, my friend.
I think I lost my exhaust.
So in modern stuff, I can think of a couple machines that use resonance, and that's like MRI machines, ultrasound machines.
Well, an MRI machine is literally
These microphones that we're talking
mechanical
into.
resonance instrument or something like that. I think that's like the actual name for it.
Yeah. You ever seen an MRI machine torn apart?
No.
Like without the donut on it? Dude, it's fucking terrifying. There's like a big giant fucking thing.
Bro,
on
they're
one
terrifying
side.
in general to go into.
Yeah. Big giant fucking donut rotating around you.
Hold your breath.
It's got like fucking 100 kilograms of fucking...
It's only when you ever
weight
feel
on it.
like shit, dude. And then it's like, I can't hold my breath that long right now if I don't throw up.
Like ultrasound machines, the same way. I use ultrasonic cleaners at work that are resonance. sends a fucking frequency through a liquid and it cleans stuff.
I mean, everything's kind of a wave, man. Microwaves,
Radio waves,
gamma waves,
airwaves.
water waves.
Yeah, everything's got a wave to it. Even our cell phones, man, the wireless communication. The signal coming out of our phones.
3G,
that 5G,
4G,
baby.
5G.
Frequency. Frequency is literally everywhere.
This is it's an interesting time, bro. It's an interesting time to be in for sure. Do you think these have an effect on our brains?
They have to.
Yeah?
I mean, our brains, so the natural frequency
I don't disagree. I'm
brains
just
in
curious in your
alpha
opinion.
mode is 5 to 7 wavelengths, like 5 to 7 hertz. So, yeah. I'm sure if something vibrated at the same frequency as our brain to put us in a relaxed state in that alpha of, 5 to 7 hertz range, I'm sure it would have an effect on us.
Well, it goes into what we're talking to today.
And I mean, look at microwaves. They got those microwave fucking blaster things on the front of trucks for crowd control that blast sound or heat at people to make it to where they don't want to fucking be around.
But
That's all waves.
Yeah, it goes back to what we're saying today.
So that microwave is just heating the air up and directing it in a pathway at you. It's vibrating the
sound
air
weapon.
so much that it heats it up.
Yeah, it's
and
a sound
sends
weapon.
it at you.
It's a discombobulator.
You think it's a sound weapon? Fully?
Yeah.
I think it's
yes,
a microwave weapon. I think with the discombobulator, the one that they used in Venezuela, at a high enough power would cook you from the inside out. I think it's a microwave weapon.
Bro. Okay. No, actually,
The sound
that's
wave
a fair point.
Are the LiDAR or not the LiDARs?
No, that's the see-through things. That's X-ray vision, buddy.
What is? I was on the right track. It's LRAD, the long range acoustic device. That's what they use. It's basically a sound cannon. That's what they used at like Waco and like at all these protests and shit to control the crowd. It's LRAD.
Yeah. So, no, you're right. Different things for sure. I mean, either way though, yeah, I would still call it some kind of wave weapon. Yeah.
It's all waves, baby. Ebb and flow. It's all waves.
Yeah, it's all waves. Wave weapon. W squared.
W squared. W2.
W2, yeah. Not for your taxes. This is for discombobulating.
So along the lines of resonance and frequency, another kind of like weird science that I've looked into and read about and watched videos about is sonoluminescence. I guess this is kind of the bizarre part of tonight's episode. And it's a real scientific phenomenon where sound
get weird,
waves
bro.
in liquid create collapsing bubbles that emit flashes of light. And the pistol shrimp, the one that's got the claw that can fucking... It creates these when it snaps its claw. And the amount of pressure and everything emitted in it, not only does it create light, the temperature inside of that bubble when it pops is hotter than the surface of the sun.
Yeah, dude. Fact is crazier than fiction sometimes. Isn't that wild? And underwater too, right?
It is underwater. It's usually underwater
So
and bubbles.
being hotter than the sun.
Right, and that right there. Something creates pressure
That'd be like swimming through someone's
and
pee in the
temperature
pool.
that it emits flashes of light underwater inside of little bubbles. That should bother people more than what it does.
Why? Why should it be a bother?
Because
It's
if you
natural.
send intense sound waves through liquid, the sound creates pressure zones, and then those tiny bubbles form. When those tiny bubbles rapidly collapse inward under immense pressure, they create light.
I mean, wouldn't that kind of be like the microwave weapon, though, too, if you use it on a person? Because it would just boil us from the inside out. Because, I mean, that's technically what would happen,
It's
right?
heat, but it's not creating light. It would have to boil you.
Yeah,
It
but
would
if
have to do it so fast.
if
Like, we're
it's-
talking in milliseconds it does this. Like, instantly.
Just blow somebody up.
With a microwave weapon, you have to gradually work that up. Like, you gradually increase the... It's like
Okay,
cooking
but-
food.
But no,
You
my
put-
point.
you
But
put-
my point is, it's both cooking you. Like they're both cooking you.
Well, this
pretty
wouldn't be
much.
cooking you.
Real fast.
This would vaporize you.
Yeah, a little.
If you could create a bubble with sonoluminescence big enough for you to stand inside of, it would vaporize you.
Teleportation, buddy.
Sound becoming light. is more what I was getting at than teleportation.
Teleport straight to hell, brother. Straight to hell. Yeah, I mean, but also,
Tens of thousands degrees inside of a bubble.
Isn't that kind of how stars are made too, though, technically? Kind of just all the gases come together and they all explode and turn into a sun.
Yeah, I guess.
Cycle of life. Circle of life, brother.
So I guess it just
Hakuna
blows
Matata.
my mind that like humanity discovered this and then just, yeah, we're going to work the next day. Like just another day.
You got bills, bro.
Making light out of bubbles and sound and water.
We should figure out a way to trap it, like in time, in like a bubble, and then sell it.
I think it'd be a sweet way to make energy, but it would be a pulsing energy. It wouldn't be a constant energy. Might work good for AC current like what we have now.
Yeah. I could see that. I don't know, actually. I mean, yes, in a way.
Like
but
I've looked into this, the sonoluminescence before, and it's still debated in science, and they don't know exactly everything on how it happens, and they all admit that. Because they can't explain fully the conversion of the energy, of how it happens.
How much
so
energy
fast.
can come from nothing?
Yeah, how the mechanical action of the pistol shrimp smacking its claw together can create so much energy in such a small space for such a short period of time.
It kind of fucks with the theory of how energy is always transferred or whatever. Like where is it transferred from?
Yeah, how much energy does that shrimp have in its body to be
Does
able
energy
to do
pass
that?
between the veils, one dimension to another? Or is there some kind of secret energy that can actually tap into, like the dark matter or something, or like, like something we can't see, like we were talking about even a little bit last week, like.
Does that pistol shrimp have something in its body that allows it to resonate with the water, that it amplifies its effect of closing its claws so much that amplification creates the energy?
Think it like grabs onto the pressure of the water?
It just vibrates its claw.
But you know what I mean, though?
At the same frequency as the water to allow it to amplify the energy.
Yeah, the energy of the pressure of the water, I guess was what I was getting at. I know what you're saying.
Do you?
Do I know
You
what
look a
you're
little
saying?
confused over there, yeah.
How do I look confused?
You just look confused. You got that look on your face.
No.
Like I confused you.
No, not at all.
Well, all right. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. That's just what I like about real science.
What was the thing called again?
Sonoluminescence.
No, the fucking crap thing.
The pistol shrimp?
Pistol shrimp, yeah. That's even worse. How big is it?
Probably foot long. 8 to 10 inches long, 8 to 12 inches long.
$5 foot long?
No, it's probably more expensive than that. I don't think any shrimp's $5.
What if we just get a couple for a tank in the house so we can get like light at night for free?
It's microscopic light, but it's not like it's turning on a light bulb every time.
We got to put enough in there. Just cram them in there.
You'd have to they'd have to sit there and be snapping at something constantly.
Yeah.
That's not good for them.
What doesn't
What are
kill?
like a
What doesn't kill you
like
make
a
you
shrimp
stronger.
Slave owner or something over here? You just gonna be cracking a whip, be like, pinch, pinch, pinch.
Oh, that's pretty deep, man. Yeah, no, that's fair.
This is a microscopic phenomenon. It's not like bioluminescence where we can see them fuckers glowing in the water, like the shrimp or algae or whatever, the bioluminescence that glow in the water. It's not like that.
Yeah, I think honestly, the way you describe it, my personal opinion, is it's hitting something in another veil of the universe. So like out of visible light, or
It's tapping into something.
yeah, it's like it's hitting a molecule that's not. I don't know. Yeah, it's something that's not here.
Well,
that's kind of where I'm
that's
thinking.
why
of
it's
it.
all a lot of it's theory. We can see it happening. We can see some of these things happening, but we can't explain them 100% fully in depth. Nor can we explain it in certainty. Nothing is certain anymore.
Isn't it a crazy paradox too? It's just like the multiple dimensions thing. Scientists are all on board with it now, and they explain it in their own ways why they believe that there are, but there's no way to really prove it.
Well, that's why I love the saying, with every fact comes a point of view.
Well, facts are perspective too, depending on the time. I mean, look at
Look at crime scenes.
Yeah, or different.
Or vehicle accidents. Oh, well, this camera caught it from here, this camera caught it from here, and then you have two different drivers' perspectives, all of which will tell a slightly different story.
100%.
That's just how the universe works.
That's why witness statements suck, because they're never accurate.
Never truly accurate.
Isn't that crazy too? Because it goes back into this, even into the visible light thing. Like, we only see so much, and our brain, on top of only seeing so much, our brain can only process so many things. Like, it's processing everything in a way, but it condenses it down for us to process in the moment, I guess, or like what we remember.
Our brain,
you know what I mean,
is capable of making like 4.2 billion decisions every second.
Yeah, but
Stop downplaying the power of your brain. The humans,
I'm not downplaying
as we
it.
exist now.
I'm not downplaying it, but when it comes to like witness, like the whole witness statements,
Yeah.
being different, people being right next to each other and seeing different things.
Yeah.
It's just the way our brain condenses it. I'm not saying our brain, like I said, our brain is taking all of it in, but it's we're only seeing what it condenses down for us, is essentially what I'm saying.
I get that. All right. I see what you're saying.
I mean, tapping into all of it would be cool.
Being able to use more percentage of my brain power would be nice.
100%.
But that's what I like about scientists. They're like, okay, this is weird. This is weird as hell. Let's figure out why or how this is weird.
Figure out how it's happening.
Do you ever feel like modern culture has lost its sense of wonder?
I mean, what's there to wonder when you can just have everything at your fingertips?
Well, like
You look it up. You don't even got to get out of bed.
like ancient cultures would look up at the stars and come up with these mythologies.
You can look at NASA pictures online now.
The doctored ass NASA pictures.
Well, who knows? What if the sky's doctored?
Like I said, man,
It's
they'd
a
come up with
flat
these
Earth.
mythologies and they'd try to figure out and understand existence. Whereas like modern people want to argue on TikTok about celebrities while basically carrying quantum computers in their pockets, i.e. our cell phone.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's definitely because of the distractions. There's just so many distractions out there because distractions make money. The thing is we don't have to like work every day. I mean, we do have to work every day kind of to get food, but it's not like we have to go and kill it and do all that. We're not growing our own food. We're just kind of, which is kind of scary when you think about it, because if shit ever hits the fan, like, I'd like to think I'd be good. I mean, I just got to go get me some.
I'm already worried about this. The CDC moving their fucking test lab out to Kansas City right in the middle of the food supply. That's a major problem. Major fucking problem.
Trying to pass along the Hantavirus.
Trying to pass along whatever the fuck they want to get out. I mean, look what happened with Plum Island and the fucking ticks. Now we got fucking Lyme disease all over the goddamn place. And an outbreak this year. Dude,
Good old Lyme disease, brother. Lyme disease tastes so good, doesn't it?
I don't think we need any more fake mysteries in this life. I think it's time we start really questioning the universe, because it's become fascinating.
Well, it's almost like it's a simulation.
Physics to me, man. Physics is really fascinating to me. I wish I would have gotten into it at a younger age.
Oh, physics is awesome, bro. I love science as well. I know, I get it.
I just like the spectrum of it, because physics on a planetary scale are not the same physics on an atomic scale. And
everything plays in its own game.
And we live somewhere in the middle. Because our reality doesn't
in the middle
behave,
or a combination of the other ones?
I think it's in the middle.
I think it needs all of it to work.
I think it needs all of it to work too, because the more I look into the theories, it's like, oh, well, this one kind of contradicts that one, but it's like, in retrospect, does it balance each other out?
Yin and yang, bro.
Yin and yang.
It's all cyclical, man. I think it's almost telltale when you think about life. Like, we're born, we eat things from this planet, we die, our bodies go back to the planet. Well, I guess technically us being in boxes, if you're buried like that, you're not really going back to the planet per se, are you?
No. All right, brother. Hold your thoughts. We got to take our second break. We got to get our second sponsor word in. We'll be right back with y'all. Keep pondering the universe and everything we got going on. All right. Let's be honest for a second. If your biggest physical challenge this week was deciding whether to get fries with your combo, this might not be your brand. But if you actually train, if you push yourself, if you've ever done something difficult on purpose, Deemed Fit Apparel is for you. This is gear built for people who don't need motivational quotes because they already have standards. First responders, military, and people who understand that comfort doesn't build anything worth having. If you're tired of wearing soft clothes with soft mindsets attached to them, go to deemfit.co, use code Kyle Slominski for 15% off, and upgrade both your wardrobe and maybe your standards while you're at it. Deem Fit Apparel, not for everybody, and that's the point. It's an earned mindset that we all should share. I'll put a link down in the description. Deemedfit.co.
And we are live.
We've been live. We just back.
We're back live.
We're back live. We're about to close this out.
Yeah, so do you think, with the pyramids being power stations, theoretically, and those spots on the planet where they look like they're Stargates? Do you think there was enough power coming off of those and the proper frequency to get those to open up?
Possibly. I'm still not sure on the whole Stargate thing, man. I don't see enough proof personally for it.
Well, how do you mean? There's not enough proof for it or against it?
Show me a Stargate. Let me go see a Stargate in person. Can't.
I mean, you can paint your gate starry. It's a Stargate, right? No, because we don't have the same frequencies, jackass. Like, don't even get that look. We don't have the same frequencies going off right now.
I mean, Nikola Tesla tried with Wardenclyffe Tower. Tried to do the same shit as the pyramids.
Yeah, but he didn't do exactly the same thing. Or did he?
Wardenclyffe Tower was built over a freshwater aquifer. Used the copper rods the same way. It's there, man.
No, I get that, but do you think he was able to see more after that? Like maybe he, I don't know how to put it, like popped into another realm with that energy? Maybe he did have a Stargate too.
Nah, when I think of Tesla, you're talking in that aspect of it. I mean, I don't think he was one jumping realms.
I mean, a Stargate doesn't necessarily have to jump realms, I guess, but I get that.
I don't see the Stargate thing. The vibration, frequency, and electromagnetism and all that I can get behind, but the whole Stargate thing, I can't.
It's like a wormhole, man. Self-generated.
I guess. I mean, I like Stargate SG-1, like the sci-fi TV show.
I mean, that's
I can
pretty
get
much
behind that kind of Stargate.
That's pretty much what it is, though.
Well, I mean, I've seen the whole theory that it's why we were in Iraq with to go get Saddam Hussein and shit, was because he had found the Stargate over there and was trying to activate it. So we went over there to get him and to get it.
We had to get that.
That
Stargate.
was the WMD, was a Stargate.
I mean, it's
But
plausible.
there's no proof.
There never is.
There's never any proof.
There's giants, but there's no proof.
There have been skeletons found, supposedly, allegedly. The Smithsonian's hiding them.
The Bible talks about it.
Allegedly. What's their name?
Nephilims.
Yeah, the Nephilim.
But I mean, even beyond that, well, I guess that's what Goliath was, a Nephilim, wasn't it? Because he was the giant in the Bible that David killed with his slingshot.
I don't know if it was ever said in the Bible that he was Nephilim, but he'd have to be. In my mind, that's logically that makes sense.
And we don't have Pete Hexath here, so I don't think we're going to go with the bending it to our will.
We gonna need a bigger slingshot.
Anyways, yeah. But, yeah, bro. I mean, so obviously giants are real. I mean, you have the giants of Malta. There's
Sansuna.
The giants that were here. The Indians talked about in their stories.
Well, the Indians
Sorry,
also
the Native
have
Americans.
stories
Yeah,
about
Indians.
the starry-eyed people, which were pale-skinned white people with red hair and red beards.
Which could have been Vikings.
So who was here first? The Native Americans, the Vikings, the Chinese? Who was here? Who was first? The chicken or the egg?
I mean, technically, it would have been, Chinese or Asian at least, when they came over the Bering Strait. But also, everything was connected at one point, too. So, there's also that.
No, and who's to say people weren't living in, different regions before the last Great Flood and settled on the highlands, where the land was once is now underwater. I mean,
That's kind of one of my theories with Machu Picchu. Like, why it's so high up is, like, the water was just higher.
the water was higher.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
So they had to have mountaintop cities.
Or it was one of those, like, we're going to build a temple up here, and then the whole city got built around it.
Yeah.
Because they were worshiping
I
a
mean, there's
god, and
that.
to get closer to the gods, they went to the tip of the mountain.
Isn't that the other crazy thing, too? The top of that mountain's, like, straight up chopped off. Almost.
I mean, look at
mechanically.
Look at Devil's Tower or whatever out west. Same thing, completely
Like,
flat.
Mechanical.
We've mined things.
What else could it
mechanical.
be besides ancient aliens?
Mining, pickaxes,
Yeah.
shovels, torches, blow torches. I don't know.
Yeah, you need a lot.
Machu Picchu's not like laser cut perfect straight across.
Yes, it
though.
is. Yes, it is. And the gardens still function today with the drainage systems. So they compare them, the Incas, which here's another.
Buddy, if something's draining water, it's not perfectly level.
No, they have systems for it,
You think so?
for sure. The Incans built stuff like the Romans did. They were like the American Romans back in the day.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think you're thinking of a different monument, man, or a different city.
In the Incan Empire, though, right?
I don't know. I don't know what you're
100%.
referring to because this has got an elevation change of 10 feet in some plazas, 3 to 5 feet in other plazas.
What are you talking about as far as like the flood?
No, as far
Or
as
just
this,
saying
you're saying the city was perfectly flat. The city is not perfectly flat. Neither is the top of the mountain that Machu Picchu sits on.
I mean, not perfectly flat, no, but just pretty much. You don't think that looks pretty flat to you?
Pretty flat is not perfectly flat. And it says in here that some of the grades in these plazas were specifically meant for drainage, which is why I looked at you and asked you, so perfectly laser flat. And you said yes.
Yeah.
That they had systems for that. Yeah, you know what the system was? To build the shit on a fucking slant so all the water goes one way.
Well, you don't want to
So therefore, it's not perfectly flat.
Yeah. In certain spots.
You got an F in math for the day.
No. F for fantastic?
F for fuck you.
Oh, that's a great way to end off the night for sure, my guy. Back to the Stargate.
F for you just got fucking fact checked.
Listen. I'm going to go post on my True Social.
That's fine. You can go cry online like Trump does. Like all the fucking politicians in this country. Bunch of fucking toddler-ass crybabies. Sick of it.
Gwen.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, that's where we're at, man.
but dude, the fucking MAGA people are trying to blame Elizabeth Warren for Spirit Airlines getting bankrupt. That's
You
not
think-
how this shit works.
You think Elon Musk is actually going to buy that shit up?
Fuck no.
Could you imagine?
No person of sane mindset would buy a budget airline.
He's going to make them all AI planes.
I damn sure ain't getting on no fucking AI plane or electric plane.
Just
Fuck
saying.
that.
You know how much money that saves the airlines?
I don't give a fuck.
Cheaper tickets, bud.
I doubt it.
I know, I'd say, actually. Yeah, that's a fair statement. That is 100% fair.
I ain't getting on a plane that ain't got a pilot on it, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck
but pilots
that.
can pass out.
And computer systems can be hacked and fail. One electronic component goes bad on a computer and the whole fucking plane goes down? Nah, I'm good.
Wait, one electronic component in somebody's head goes
We don't
out.
even have self-driving cars, and he wants to do fully self-driving planes.
I don't think it's that. I
mean, planes
that was just a
basically
joke based on what he's going for with
I
like
was
the robots
planes
and all this
basically
shit.
fly themselves now. The pilots
Yeah,
are just
yeah.
there in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get like a
And have some fucking triangle-shaped Tesla planes flying through the air.
C-3PO. R2D2 in there.
R2D2. Beep, beep, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah. Oh, we're fucked. Oh no, get the fucking sad robot like we were talking about before. From fucking
Marvin
Hitchhiker's
from Hitchhiker's
Yeah,
Guide to
yeah.
the Galaxy.
Oh my god.
Hey, why does it even matter if we're just gonna crash the fucking plane?
Because it still matters, Marvin.
Because he's depressed. It ain't gonna matter. All right, so let's get back. Let's finish this off. Let's close this out. It's getting late.
Closing the door.
Most of tonight's points all kind of point toward the same direction and the same realization. And that's that reality is not intuitive. Matter isn't truly solid. Particles behave in a probable way, but not a definitive way.
They can be altered.
Sound can create light, move objects, and frequency shapes physical systems. Humanity probably understands a tiny fraction of what's actually happening. And honestly, that's a good thing. Because certainty makes people arrogant, and wonder keeps people curious. The older I get, the less impressed I am by people pretending to know everything. And the more fascinated I become by the fact that existence itself is unbelievably strange.
Crazy talk. You know what I'm saying? Pseudoscience. Crazy. It's conspiracy, brother. You know, just
It's all conspiracy theories.
30 years from now, it's going to be real. But yeah.
I don't even think it's going to take 30 years. The only thing I'm waiting to become true is flat Earth. I'm waiting for it. If flat Earth becomes true, I need to apologize to a lot of people.
100%.
But other than that, everything else I thought was a conspiracy theory is not.
I mean, but we didn't think they were really conspiracy theories. They were just called that. And
I just got called crazy.
Yeah, we were just crazy. So.
But all right, guys, I think we're getting ready to sign off. But I'm going to leave you with this. Tonight, or today, while you're listening to this, look around your room for a second. That table, that wall, your body are all held together by invisible interactions in a universe built on energy, motion, and vibration. And somehow, we all just act like that's normal.
Dark matter's like glue.
What?
The matter in between.
It's like glue?
Well, the empty space.
The
But
empty
it can't be
space.
empty space.
The
It's
empty
got to be
space that isn't
something.
empty. All right, folks. We're getting out of here. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Nick. Stay curious.
Stay skeptical and don't outsource your thinking. We'll see you on the next episode.
Next episode.
We'd also like to give a shout out to all the mothers in our audience this week. It is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all of you.
Happy
Hope you
Mother's
guys have
Day.
a wonderful day.
100%.
That's it for this episode of the BBN podcast. If this episode made you uncomfortable, good. That means you were paying attention. Hit follow, leave a comment or review, and share it with someone who isn't afraid of questions without easy answers. Until next time, stay curious, stay skeptical, and don't outsource your thinking. We'll see you on the next episode.